Sorry I'm late. Sniper will be here at 5:45. Kat says, Yogi, I friggin' love the thumbnail. It is magical. I thought so. Thank you, Kat. I appreciate that. Me too. Absolutely love it. I'm looking at it right now. And let's see. Who else we have? We have Skits is here. Hey, Skits. Everyone's wishing each other a happy Esoteric Lounge Day. Hey, Mustafa. Where is Sissy? I haven't seen Sissy today. Sherry was in this afternoon. She said she will be around this evening. Lee was in this afternoon as well, for a little bit. And Adam was here yesterday. Hey, Michael. Michael, how are you? Well, 4 days. How are things looking, Tiger King? Is it still cold? Kat says, we are great. Mustafa, I hope you are too. Hey, Marlon. Everyone is saying hi. Let me send the link to Sniper, just in case he needs it. It says, evening. Yogi, hope you up, brother. I am. Skits, how are you? Hey, Falcon. What was, I read your comment to Mustafa, and hello, sweet Michael. Maybe they are doing stuff. I read your comment about magical, and happy Esoteric Lounge Day. I think I got every comment. Oh, I got a grade? Hold on, guys. I got a grade. I didn't see it. I'm going to look in just a second. I'm sending Sniper the link. Be right back in. No idea what Sniper's going to talk about tonight. All right, let me go check out my grade. Oh, there you go. A plus 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 plus. Did I add an extra plus in there by accident? Thank you, Kat. I said I like grades, and of all the grades that I like the A's the best. Mustafa says I asked about everyone, and there is something I have to do because I love everyone here. We love you too, Mustafa. Hey, Pepe, how are you? Mustafa says, Eric, how are you, my lovely friend? Mustafa, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I've taken the full big ass leap into the world of AI. It's been fun. I can see it enhancing creativity. It helps you get the ideas that you have in your head into something firm. But that's the thing. It enhances creativity. The ideas, the inspiration always comes from, not from you. You might think I was going to say it always comes from you. Nope. In spirit, inspire. Comes from the Holy Spirit. Comes from cosmos, the intelligence of the universe itself. You are the conduit. Conduit. Meaning you're the receptacle. You are receiving, inspired and received, and then you put it out there. Whatever tool that you use, be it a canvas and a brush, a pen and a notepad, keyboards and a computer screen, guitar, doesn't matter. Inspiration is inspiration is inspiration. Mustafa says, honestly, it's a very nice thing. I agree with you, but I see great danger in this for our children and grandchildren. Not if we start educating them now. And I think I don't think we've been educating our kids. I think we've been giving our kids information. I think every kid, every grade school, regardless of if you are a private school or a public school should have meditation time. They should learn breath work. They should really learn to be educated. How do you navigate the world in a kind, compassionate way in which your well being is directly tied to the well being of others because it is, and it's inescapable. Parajat says, hi, Yogi. Hey, Parajat. Parajat, what are your views on artificial intelligence? Skid says, Pepe. Tiger King says, absolutely pitch black, freezing, snow, cold, ice, no power. Wow. 4 days. Tiger King, very sorry. Guys, if you are at all sound sensitive, hey, Marlon, can you reduce the volume? Anyone who is sound sensitive, Tiger King, we're going to ring the bell for you 3 times, my friend. Marlon, I hope you have the volume down. For you, Tiger King. Cat says, I can do it. I can do it. I didn't even think of that. Cat, you're the cleverest. Yogi says you're the or Cat says, Yogi, you're the cutest. I love you. I love you too. Hey, Jack. What's up? Man, it's so nice to see you hitting the road again. Full speed, it looks like. Tiger King says, thank you, Eric. Meant a lot. Thank you. You're welcome, Tiger King. I'm praying for you, man. We're hoping for the best. Meaning that storm stops and warmth returns to your house. Just keep bundled up. Mustafa says, wow, this era is so advanced. I never thought or imagined it would be like this in the future. Life was wonderful in the 50s and 60s. Life was wonderful for some of us, not for all of us. You know, in some places, women couldn't have their own bank account or own credit card until the 1970s. Segregation. So every generation had its troubles, you know. We have advanced far since the 1950s. Some ways we might, we might be stuck behind in some things. And we might not have advanced as far as we think in others. And some of the advancement might not have been for our best benefit. However, things will get better. We can help make things better. You can be the light that shines into the future. You can be the change, as Gandhi said, you can be the change that we need, the change that you want to see. My question is, are you meditating? Are you doing breath work? Not you personally, Mustafa, but like you as in the collective, each and every one of us. What are we doing? We think that we need to go out and pick up trash and fight crime and vote for the right person and maybe protest or maybe sign up for the military or maybe be a police officer. All of those are valuable things. We need police officers, we need firefighters, we need servicemen. We need people to protest certain things to keep everyone in line and keep us on our toes. But we need to come through that in the right spot with the right heart and the right mind. Hey, Toy Pups. Tell me, how are you? Hey, Nino. Nino, how are you? Project says AI. Where did that go? AI only works on pre-written information. It cannot go beyond that. So it is always limited, Yogi. Gotcha. Definitely understand that. Do you think it will advance beyond that, Parajat? Mustafa says, yes, I understand you, Eric, and I agree with you completely. So, Mustafa, I think of you as one of those change agents, one of those people that's bringing in a new light. Jack says, thank you very much, bro. I'd love to entertain you, my brother. You certainly do. It's actually beyond just entertainment, it's impressiveness. Jack sent some love to Cat and Jack. Someone said they found out fix my truth. Good, Soma. I'm glad to hear. Hey, Joshua. We got a this is the amazing. Oh, you're not feeling good, Joshua? Sorry, my friend. Send some love to Cat and Jack. Joshua says, "Hello, how you doing today?" I'm doing good, Joshua. We are waiting for Squirrel Sniper. I know he was going to be late. He said about 5:45. Jack says, Cat says, "Hey to Jack." Joshua wants to know how everyone is. So I'm interested about typing in my. I haven't tried this yet. Here's what I'm using AI to do: thumbnails, thumbnails, and it's giving me my SEO material so that I can. I guess it's called rank. Some might say I'm already pretty ranked. Those guys are just smartasses, man, and they should keep their mouth shut. Um, but to get some of the long form videos, Frankie, getting YouTube Shorts out there is a lot of fun. Mine aren't doing too good anymore. They used to do okay. For whatever reason, they're not. I'm talking going from 1,000, 2,000, sometimes 4,000, sometimes more, to 3, 4. On a good day, I get 6 views. I think that's to be expected because I've drastically switched gears in the material that I'm putting out. I'm putting out more long form content, which is able to get larger bites of the information, but still smaller and digestible than watching an hour and a half, 2 hour live stream. Now you can watch 20-minute clip, 10-minute clip, whatever. So I'm trying to get those to get attention so that the guests that come up, it won't be wasted. I sort of feel that, you know, if a great guest like yesterday, we had Jeff Bailey come up, um, and I'm glad that he came up for all of us and the people that were there and the people who might go back and watch. But it's still small, and he has such good information that can help so many people. I mean, his take on mobility and yoga practice was just invaluable. By the way, he's sending me a copy of his book, his newest book, for a birthday present. Mobility for Life by Jeff Bailey. Guys, it's a revolutionary form of yoga, Advaita Yoga, which doesn't work in postures, it works in shape. And it is very beneficial for anyone who is suffering any. If you got a high mileage body, if you got some bumps and some bruises and some bangs from decades of doing hard stuff, this is the yoga for you. Um, he's sending me a free copy of his book. Anyway, he was up yesterday. I want to share him out. 2 weeks ago, we had Tina Spalding up, and she was my highest viewed live stream and still growing. But I'd love to get those little bits out there more. Be honest, as I said, I'm looking to earn my income doing this, having fun, bringing great guests, talking to people, hopefully helping people with some breath work, teaching meditation for free. Focus says, so what is the truth? The truth is when your opinions, your belief, and your thoughts subside, that which is left over. Cass says, get well soon to Joshua. Someone says, the problem is my truth is hurting because the braces that I had before, the sharp nail got stuck. Wow. Sorry, Selma. Prayers, my friend. Mustafa says, absolutely, Eric. And Mustafa, you've been so inspirational for me for bringing some of these guests up. In the back of my mind, you, Parajat, all of you really, but you guys really stick out to. These are the people that my friends would really like. What's up, toy pups? Selma's foot fell asleep. It's not snoring, is it? Cannot abide a snoring foot. Sophie says, Toy Pups, Angel of the Sky. Bucket says, Jay, thanks, Eric. And Sophie says, thank you, Eric. You are welcome, my lovely friend. Michael said, message retracted. Same thing Kat says. So for the new direction with the content, 2 big shout outs, Kat and Jack. Because she's always with me when I pivot, always gives me good feedback, always encourages me, and lets me know I can do some hard stuff. Sometimes I have doubts. When you got someone in your corner who believes that you can do the hard stuff, that's pretty important. And my friend Toy Pups always inspires me to keep trying new and different things. Michael says, finally got a new short out, Mysteries Untold, for the first time since the power outage. You want to drop a link, Michael? Yeah, hey, Julie Burst is coming up tomorrow. Julie is a regular. She's a once a month regular. Her and I bat the course around much like with Miss Flipper. It's great doing that because my view pretty much stays the same, right? So I bounce it off of Miss Flipper, and she's got her, and her and I go back and forth. We always generally agree, but we have different ways of talking about it. Same with Julie. Saturday is the animal communicator. Nava Raphael. She's a Course in Miracles student, hardcore vegan, not preachy about it. And she is a animal communicator, which is why she's a vegan. It's a lovely combination. Guys, when you see those crows early in the morning, you ever think, are they laughing at me? They seeing some old bald guy come out there, take a walk. They're talking about maybe pooping on my head. You ever wonder what those crows are saying about you behind your back or over your head? We're going to ask. We're going to ask her. Falcon says, is being loving and respectful the way? No, it is not. I suppose you want to know why. We think it's the way. Here's the way. The way is choosing the right mind. The right mind in the language of the Course of Miracles is the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is a voice for God. Not the voice of God, the voice for God. If the voice for God resides within your mind, it must mean that you are an extension of that mind itself. You are the voice for God. Now, you can get rid of the language of the Holy Spirit. Not everyone likes the language of the Course. We could say the right mind is the voice for Krishna. It's our Buddha mind. It's Christ consciousness. It's the Tao. Whatever you want to call it. The universe itself. Divine intelligence. Inspiration. Now, on other half of the mind, the split mind, is the ego. The ego doesn't exist. It's a thought construct. We don't battle the ego. We don't fight the ego. We don't demonize the ego. Why would you demonize something that doesn't exist? We just want to recognize that it doesn't exist. When you are choosing the right mind as often as possible, you are practicing kindness. You are being loving. You're being respectful. All those are byproduct from the right choice that you're making moment to moment to moment. You don't need to try to be loving. We, the ego, as we relate to it, doesn't even know what real loving is. If we're being loving, we might think I'm going to get something out of it, or we're patting ourselves on the back. Look how loving I am. Look how kind I am. Look what I've done. Hey guys, look what I've done. Hey, over here, I did something really kind, really loving, and you got to see it because I really want to be appreciated. Nothing the matter with that. But it's not genuine. It's not authentic. It's nice. It's awesome. I wish more people would do it, including me. But whenever you are aligned with the right mind, hey, Buddha, whenever you're aligned with the right mind, it all happens by itself. And it is beautiful. It is beautiful. And you kick back watching what happened. Maybe later you'll be like, how did that even happen? How did I do that? Amazing. Hey, Lady Sky. Lady Sky says hi to Cat. Jack Cat says, I can't believe I ever doubted Yogi cannot bring everything back around full circle. Well, thank you, Cat. Hey, Buddha. Fake it till you make it. Nope. You don't even have to fake it till you make it. I wouldn't even worry about being kind. I wouldn't even worry about being nice. I wouldn't even worry about being respectful. I would concern myself. Am I making the choice with my right mind? Am I making the choice with the Holy Spirit as my presence, as the voice for God? Am I choosing love? And then everything else happens by itself. Now, if you do fake it, don't worry about it. It's better to fake being kind than to fake being hateful. And all of it's faking. Anything that comes from the ego is faking because it's not real. Again, we're not demonizing the ego, we're just seeing through it. Hey, Evan. So Sniper says he's running so late. I'm going to ask him if he wants to reschedule, and we'll just talk for an hour. I apologize, guys. If and I know Sniper was going to apologize too if he can't make it. Because I know many of you will show up for the Esoteric Lounge experience. It's a dark and mysterious place. You're welcome, Falcon. As you know, I'd love to talk about this. Buddha says, blessings, Yogi, blessings to you. Buddha, thank you for being here, my friend. Kat says, if we talk for an hour, can we not talk about murder and blood and kidnapping? Yes. Yes, we can. Evan says, do you have a digital tuner? What would I tune with it? I do not have a digital or non-digital. I used to have an abacus. I know that made no sense at all. Mustafa says, how is Squirrel Sniper doing? Squirrel Sniper is doing well, but he is been busy. I believe he is playing taxi right this evening, so he will let me know if he's going to be able to make it or not. I asked him if he wanted to reschedule. So I never considered taking my own writing and putting it in the chat GPT and saying, "What do you think?" It's for local TV channels. Nope. I have a smart TV. Some might say, are you worried about intelligent products, intelligent instruments, having a smart TV? I have news for you. As far as I'm concerned, I was never smarter than my toaster to begin with, or my blender. Hey, Rosie. Hi, Carl. Carl, how are you? Rosie says, how is everyone? I'm good, Rosie. Rosie, how are you? Rosie, any thoughts about the bike? Michael says, still here, just writing the next episode of the Unearthly Domain of Trilogy of Terror. What's, you got a hint? What are we writing about today, Michael? Lady Sky says, thank you for the hug, Tiger King. Hug back at you as well. Nice. Thank you, Tiger King. Cat send some love to Carl. Carl says, very wet. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, you said it was coming down. Psychological horror. Right up your alley there, Michael. Evan says, say, Eric, I took 50 milligrams on a everything yogi talk, but it went away. You know what? It's pretty simple, Evan. It really is pretty simple. I'm sorry that it seems complicated. So if we're having just a regular discussion, Evan, ask me something that might have seemed complicated to you, and let's see if we can clear it up. Tiger King says, "Sorry, Eric, would stay, but just want to go so down low. Sorry, that's okay, Tiger King. Always take care of your own mental health, your own emotional health." Flip says, "Hi, sorry, I'm not present in the chat, Yogi. I just want to let you know that the situation has gotten better. Thank you so much for your support. Always, Toy Pups, always. And thank you for letting me know." Hey, Daniel. Tiger King says, going Eric would stay, but so down crying. I just want to go, Eric. Tiger King, that's okay. Take care of yourself and stay warm. Bundle up. Lady Sky, once again, misspells Patriots. Go see, is that see ducks? Is that what that says? Go see ducks. Okay. Um, Evan says, okay. Forgiving. uh, Forgiving the tough ones. I forget how you guys worded it, but it didn't make any sense to me. All right, let's break that down. We don't forgive. Remember, we talked about the right mind and the egoic mind. The right mind and what we could term the wrong mind. It's the wrong mind because look what it brings us. It brings us warfare, discord, division. It brings us crime. It brings us homelessness. It brings us starving people. It brings us a medical system that is just a wreck. People who need help have to wait months and months, if not years, to get help. None of that has to be, but we believe it has to be, and we keep choosing it over and over again. I'm not going to get political. It isn't about politics. It is about choosing a certain way. We perceive things a certain way. That mind that produces that is never going to forgive. It's an impossibility. It's going to say, you did this to me. However, there is part of your mind that is holy. There is part of your mind that is connected to the source itself. You can say God. If you don't like God, you can say the universe or the Tao or the mystery, the ineffable. There is part of your mind that knows everything. It is the mind of God. Right now, you are an idea, a thought in the mind of God. And source thoughts never leave their source, ever. What's connected is always connected. That's how we forgive. We look at someone and say, I am suffering. I am holding resentment. I feel fear. I am anger. And it's destroying me. I don't like how I feel. I would like to see this another way. We turn it over to the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit never judges, sees all of us the same, holds everyone with the same amount of love, because all it can see, all it can witness is love. The Holy Spirit is the voice of God, voice for God within you now. So we're saying, I want to see this person, this situation, this event through the lens of the Holy Spirit, through the eyes of the Holy Spirit, through the part of the mind that is the voice for God now. So if you look and you're saying, I can't forgive this person, you're absolutely right. Don't worry about it. Don't even try. But how about if you had a little willingness to turn the situation or person over to that part of your mind that can and will and already has forgiven? Does that make sense at all? Rosie says, to be honest, not sure I really want to buy a bike, but people can use their money on themselves. I'll just save up. I can understand that. Just know that there's people who care about you who would love to help. I'm one of them. Let's see. Lady Sky is laughing, says Yogi Seahawks. Now I get it. Now I get it. I had to sound it out. I haven't heard of them. Are they any good? You would think if they were any good, I would have heard that name before, right? Rosie says, how are you, Carl? Focus says, holy water. Office says, realizing that what you see as bad in others is merely a reflection of an internal disconnect in your mind. When you forgive, you are not freeing the other person, but rather freeing yourself from a nightmare created by your own imagination. And that is beautifully said. Evan says, is just don't stress over what you can't control. It is really close. That's really close, and it's the beginning, but it gets deeper. And for right now, it's enough. Ladies Guy says, yes, they're a good team. Are they as good as the Patriots? You would think again that I might have heard of them. Sidbrook says, how long until guests arrive? We're waiting for Sniper. See what's going to happen. How are you, Stinkbug? Rosie says, thank you, Yogi, but then I'll feel bad that I took anyone's money. I'll try to save up. If I can't, I'll make a PayPal account. Got you. So, hey, thank you. Thank you for the jewel, for the floating heart. Rosie, remember, you can never take what's given you. And people will give freely to the people that they care about. You're actually providing a great service. Focus says, is it good to think before you act and speak? Yes and no. Hey, Environment. Do you want the yes part or the no part first? Let me know. Hey, country. Environment says, beautiful summer morning here. Enjoy, my friend. Sinkbug says, maybe I can join another time. Definitely, Sinkbug. So that's a great question. Is it good to think before you act or speak? Let me start with the three gates. You're welcome, Rosie. The three gates. I originally read it in a poem by Rumi. I haven't read Aaron's books, but I'm going to check them out. But I really loved Aaron, so I can only imagine it's a beautiful book. The Three Gates are first read by Rumi, but it's also presented in a lot of Zen teachings. The three gates are before you say or do anything, ask yourself three questions. It has to pass through these three gates. Is it true? So, is it true? Not do you want it to be true, not do you think that it's true, not that you believe it's true. Do you absolutely know 100% without any doubt that it is true? Now, even if you fudge it a little bit and it passes through that gate, there's a second gate. The second gate is it necessary? Do you need to say this? And again, it's not that I really want to say it. It's not that if I don't say it, they're not going to understand. If I don't say it, they're going to get away with something. Is it necessary? Maybe. So it passes through. There's two gates. Here's the third. Is it kind? Is what you're about to say kind? That's the deal breaker. You might have fudged through those first two gates because you really want to say it no matter what, and you're willing to push aside your thoughts about something. Yes, it is true. I have some doubts, but it's absolutely necessary for me to say it. Two, is it kind? So overdose on your parts? Nope, just the right amount. I've cut back considerably. Used to go a little too far. I admit I had a problem. Some therapy, support groups, Bardo's Anonymous. I highly suggest it for everyone. It's made a huge difference in my life. I'm here to testify. You can be healed. Thanks for those recommendations, Mustafa. Is it kind? There you go. If it's not kind, don't say it. You get a sense of self-satisfaction saying something, even if it's not kind. Self-satisfaction never makes you feel good for very long. It's the wrong self. Do I buy a buffer for that bald head? No, I'm gifted. I don't want to brag. Um, just I'm one of those naturally shiny people. Could be my meditation and my breath work. Could be the yoga. It could be practicing forgiveness 24/7. But yeah, I'm just shining away. Now I said yes and no. I said yes or no about thinking before we talk. Is it good to think before you act or speak? So I gave you the yes, it is good. But I'm going to trace all the way back to what we were saying about before. When you were choosing, in the language of the Course, the Holy Spirit, over and over and over again, meaning you're going to make mistakes, but you can always choose again. You're going to make a mistake, you can always choose again. When you're doing that, then you are spontaneously, authentically, and easily always going to be saying and doing the right thing. And if you don't, choose again, and choose again. When you come from the Holy Spirit, and again, change that term for anyone that works for you. When you come from the Tao, when you come from Brahma, from the Brahma connection, when you come from Christ, Krishna, Buddha consciousness, you will spontaneously and authentically always be making the right thing and saying the right thing to the right people at the right time. I have time for breath work. Rosie, I always have time for breath work for you. So we're going to do soft and gentle breath work. The Vayama says, but do we sacrifice truth for kindness? No, kindness is truth. When you are in line, when you are telling the truth, when you're being true, then kindness is a natural expression of who you are. Kindness, gentleness, all of it. It's natural. Everything that we see, everything that we do that isn't kindness is the perspective of the ego, projected outwards. Every genuine kind act is a thought from God. Buddha says, why in the world would you fake it? Seriously, just don't bother. Yep, just keep choosing the right teacher. Right teacher is within you. The right teacher is the Holy Spirit. Duncan says, I'm just using patience and frustrated. You don't know me. So here's the thing. What's the matter about losing patience? What's the matter with being frustrated? Cat or otherwise. So what? Cut yourself a break, Falcon. I know that you're not like I know it's your girlfriend who's more into the course than you are, but even a little bit. I'm going to go back to what Ken Wapnick said, and then we're going to do some breath work. A good course student is a bad course student who forgives themselves. So here we're talking an awful lot about forgiveness, right? You can forgive yourself for your frustrations. You can forgive yourself for losing patience. You can forgive yourself for doubting. You can forgive yourself everything, every thought, every action, every word. Tom was in this afternoon. Mustafa. Often truth can be seen as hate. If someone hates truth, truth can be perceived all kinds of different ways, but that doesn't make the perception truth. Doubt your perceptions. You can never doubt truth. Everything that you are seeing is a perception. Perception is never true. The map is never the territory. The menu is never the meal. Don't look at the menu and when the waiter comes over and says, are you ready to order? And go, nope, man, I'm full. I just read the menu. Couldn't eat another bite. The menu is not the meal. The perception is not the truth. Remember, the Tao Te Ching begins with the truth that can be told is not true Tao. And of course, Miracles, it says that we say God is and then fall silent because anything that we say afterward would be a symbol of a symbol twice removed from reality itself. Yep, Tom was here this afternoon too. All right. Nope, let me take my pill and then we'll do breath work, Rosie. Thank you. Hey, Hammer. Hello, Yogi. You remember me right? I'm in the hospital recovering from surgery. Good to see you here, my friend. Hammer, I will never forget you. I could never forget you. You've been a good friend. We've been thinking about you. We've been sending prayers to you. I'm sorry to bother you with my questions about some friends here. Mustafa, it's an impossibility for you to ever bother me. That was relatively easy. Here's what we want to do, guys. We want to breathe through our nose. Count of 4. Slow. Controlled. Use that ujjayi breath. We're going to exhale through the mouth with pursed lips. Tongue on the roof of the mouth. Count of 6. Note, I'm not blowing as if I'm trying to blow out a candle on a birthday cake. I'm very, very gently extending the breath as if I'm offering it to someone, as if it's a whisper, and I want someone way over there to hear it. Breathing in through the nose, belly fills with air, sigh. Let's do 10 rounds. We get a thumbs up from Mustafa. He's ready. Rosie, are you ready? We are just waiting for the thumbs up from Rosie. And we're going to jump right in, guys. All right. Rosie is ready. So let's begin with closing our eyes. But when you close your eyes, let your shoulders sink down as if your elbows are being pulled down towards your hips, as if your fingers are being pulled down to the ground. No matter where you have your hands placed, everything is just sinking downwards, as if gravity itself has slightly given up on you. And bring your attention to the nose. Notice that your breath is easily flowing in through the nose. If you're a little stuffed up, just notice the breath right at the tip of the nostrils. Just whatever amount is getting in, just notice. Don't struggle with it, just notice. And then notice that the breath goes out again. In through the nose, out through the nose. Bring your attention down to your belly. And notice when you take those easy breaths in, the belly gently expands. And the belly falls back as you exhale. Each breath, your body's getting more relaxed. Your chest is relaxed. Your rib cages are expanding easily and naturally as the breath comes in. Very quick sweep through the body, beginning at the top of the head. Imagine a little beam of light coming down from the sky, touching the top of the head, and then spreading downwards. And everywhere it touches, it's instantly relaxed. Soft golden light coming all the way down to your jaw, relaxing. Down through your neck and through your shoulders and all the way down your elbows and your fingertips. The light is touching your belly. Down through your hips, down through the legs, all the way to your toes. Into the earth. Circulating through the earth. Grounding you, connecting you. Breathing. I'm going to count to 3. We're going to breathe in through the nose for count of 4, using that ha breath. Slows the breath down. We're going to exhale through the mouth for count of 6. Tongue on the roof of the mouth, behind the front teeth, lips pursed, making a soft whoosh as we do it. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in through the nose for 2, 3, 4. Sigh through the mouth for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In for 2, 3, 4. Exhale with a sigh for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In through the nose for 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In for 2, 3, 4. Sigh for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In for 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In for 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In for 2, 3, 4. Exhale with a sigh for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let the breath go. Allow it to settle back into its own easy and natural rhythm. Just sit here, that same golden light still coursing through your body. all the way from the top, all the way down through your toes and into the earth. That is our connection to each other. The same ground that I stand on is the same ground that you stand on. We are connected by the light. We are connected by the earth. We're sending each other love. And when you're ready, open your eyes. I'll see you in the chat. Emma says, I fell asleep last night. I woke up. My daughter was gone, but there was a younger woman here, black female. She started talking to me like she knows me, laughing and stuff, watch cartoons and TV. When I woke up, my daughter was there. Sometimes during these hospitals, get a little off. So I don't want to say I hung out with an imaginary person all night. I don't want to my meds to change and go back to the ward. Got you. Oh, so it was someone. Good, good. Cat says maybe it's an angel. I'd like to think that it was. 2023. Awesome. Awesome skits. Selma says, Yogi, what's up, Selma? You're welcome, Reggie. All right, guys, we're going to stay on for 8 more minutes. What do you think of that? Selma says, what happened? What do you mean, Selma? What do you mean, what happened? I see someone saying smell a dog bite. So he said he was running very late. So I said, let me know if you reschedule. I haven't heard back, so we will just reschedule. That's okay. Had a good time hanging out with you guys, and we'll end in a few minutes. I got a few more things I want to do. Rosie said, "What did Rosie say?" I love doing breath work. I try to do it every morning. Sometimes it's so hard with my chest pain, so I just don't do it. Thanks again, Yogi. You're welcome. Hey, when you're doing, when you have chest pain, don't worry about how deeply you're breathing. Breathe in gently through the nose for a count of 2. Exhale through the mouth like we were doing. So even if you just count of 2. Don't even worry about how long you're exhaling. Hammer says the first cause, the way I assumed it was a dark angel to take me out of here, but it turned out it was all real. And yes, Cat and Jack, she was an angel. She will be here tonight at 11:30 when my oldest son and his annoying dumb wife leave. I'm glad you got the company. Hey, Tiny, how are you? Someone says the problem is my tooth is hurting because I had braces before the piece of nail got stuck. I'm sorry. Thank you so much, Shirley. Hey, Shirley. I made that I made the thumbnail just for our friend Sniper. Let me know if you get a chance. Let me know what you think. I wanted something mysterious that really sort of spoke sniper. So it is going to be the official banner, the official thumbnail for the Esoteric Lounge every week. And it also serves a double purpose. Sniper's titles are, I can't put the Esoteric Lounge with Squirrel Sniper, although everyone knows it's Squirrel Sniper, but I want people who might not, might be their first time to know the presentation is from Sniper. So sometimes they can't put the Esoteric Lounge with Squirrel Sniper and the title. This way, I can just put the title, and the thumbnail says what it is. Every once in a while, guys. Every once in a while, I got a good idea. Rosie said I would do the same breath work tomorrow morning. It wasn't for you, I wouldn't even know what breath is. So thank you. You're welcome, Rosie. Welcome, my friend. Thank you so much. Who do we have? We got a Stargazer. Awesome. And Opie. Opie's a good guy. Opie's brand new. Opie's got a huge channel. Got like 350 subs. And he came here to my little channel just to say hi. He was recommended by a friend, and they man, I love people who just want to do good stuff. RF Creator got one. Mike and Venus. Mike and Venus are good friends, and Danny's a great friend. Yep, I don't know how that would work, Environment. Guys, we have Soma coming up, and it's going to be for 3 minutes. So then we're going to bed.
Hi, Yogi.
Hi, Superstar Soma. How are you?
Good. My teeth over here got fixed, and they put me to sleep when I went to the dentist, and I didn't feel anything. I did so good. Oh my.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Kat says, well, thank you so much for supporting Yogi, Falcon, and Shirley. Yes, agreed. Thank you both so much. Hammer says, yes, annoying. We hate each other. There's nothing good about her. I've tried. I'm over it. She tells you it's raining. You look, go outside. Just an idiot with no redeeming qualities. Yeah, but I remember you mentioned her before, Hammer.
I saw Kat says that you're so cute too. Kat tells you you're so cute, and I said, "Aw, Kat, you're so sweet to your boyfriend Yogi."
Did Kat say that
Yes,
about me?
yes.
Well, then it must be true if Kat said it.
I think you should tell her that she's very pretty,
Kat,
and I'm just saying. I'm just saying, girl.
you're just saying. Kat is very pretty. And you know what? I probably once a day, if not more, I do tell Kat that she's very pretty or beautiful,
Yeah,
or I tell Kat that she's very smart. I'd like to tell Kat she's very talented. I like to tell Kat that she has impeccable taste in men. Do you know that? Kat knows how to pick a really good boyfriend. That might be her most redeeming quality of all.
yeah. And Yogi, can I tell you something?
Uh huh.
Can I whisper?
Sure.
I think Kat should say babe to you.
You think so?
Yeah, like BABE, babe. Like she would. I think she would call you that.
We can see. We'll find out. She does say all, Selma. Hey, Rosie wants to know how you are.
I'm doing so good.
Hey, Selma, on Saturday we have an animal communicator coming up.
Yay!
She communicates with animals.
I love animals.
Yep. Do you want to know what your dog is thinking?
Yeah,
We can ask her on Saturday.
yeah,
Rosie says, Selma, you're making him blush.
yeah.
Was I
And
blush? Was I blushing, Selma?
it, I think cat should be blushing you.
You think so?
Yeah. And Yogi,
Uh-huh.
guess what?
What?
I can say it.
What are you gonna say?
Cat and Yogi sit in the tree. Kissing.
That's not what you're supposed to say.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say something completely different. So, Selma,
Yeah.
we just hit an hour mark and we're gonna end the live stream. Our friend Sniper was busy. He wasn't able to make it. Um, but we're gonna reschedule. I know he's got some important things to talk about, and I apologize. I know that many people show up just to hang out with Sniper, as they should. Sniper's a good friend, a good person, and he's got some awesome things to talk about. I'm very lucky that he has decided to talk about it here once a week. It makes me feel very honored that one, that I have such a friend, and two, that they would come to share their thoughts here. Hey, Manifester.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Sniper's here. I do apologize. I had a delay driving back a torrential downpour. Hours drive took 2 hours. I'm glad that you're safe, Sniper. Hammer says, I got out of my way to help her out and get blasted for it. Every time my son was out of state, she had a fat. I drove all the way to Rockland County, took the tire off, went and bought a tire, mounted it. Hope you're well too, Manifester. Sniper, we will reschedule. Hey, Sniper, before I go, what do you think of the thumbnail?
Yogi.
Uh-huh.
Um, Cat and Jack send you 2 hearts.
Do you think she's sending them to me or she thinks she's sending them to you? Maybe she's sending one to me and one to you.
Yeah.
I like that. That's something that Cat would do. Cat would send love not just to me, but to you as well.
Yeah.
I have been, Sniper. I have been busy. I'm glad that you like it. Wanted to do something for you. Hammer says, Sniper, how are you? I'm Hammer. I used to be here. I'm back again. It's good to see you all. See you well. Good to have you back, Hammer. All right. Selma, do you have a parting message to our friends and family before we say goodnight together?
Yeah. I would like to say that thank you for praying for me for my tooth and I love you guys. You are the best. And to my sister as well, Kayla. And I'm sending all prayers to you all and I love you.
We love you too. Could you do me a favor?
Yeah,
Could you help me say goodnight to everyone?
yeah. Yogi said good night and he loves you and he will see you at 5 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 5:25.
Yep, absolutely. You're welcome, Rosie. Thanks for stopping in, Sherry. Sniper, I'm glad you're home. I'm glad you're safe. Big thanks for Shirley. Big thanks to Falcon. Big thanks to all of you guys for hanging out with me. Hammer, Stay on the mend. Keep feeling better. We're sending prayers your way. Tiger King, if you are at all listening, prayers to you. Stay warm. Bundle up. Selma, I hope your tooth feels better tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I love you guys. Bye, Selma.
Bye, Yogi.